What's up, you guys? Welcome back. Thanks for hanging out. So you got Night Train in the chat. What's up, man? Thanks for hanging out tonight. Tonight we're gonna be just kind of going over my latest edit and kind of breaking it down, what I did to get it the way it is. While I smoke this bowl. Night Train in the chat. What's up, man? Thanks for hanging out tonight. Feeding through. Hold on. Just kind of going over my latest edit and kind of breaking it down, what I did to get it the way it is. While I smoke this bowl. Night Train in the chat. What's up, man? Thanks for hanging out tonight. Feeding through. Hold on. Just kind of going over my latest edit. It is. While I smoke. Okay, I think we're maybe back to where we need to be. Okay, I think we're nope, hold on, you guys. How's everybody doing tonight? Let me ask that. Okay. Alright, you guys, I found my problem. Sorry about that. Yeah, while I smoke this bowl, let's just let this play through.
There's no other way. Talk about a long night trip. No, no, no. Don't ever wait. You get traces of my thoughts. Your frames are divided in my thoughts. Your love, dance so I can feel your lips. Oh no. Your friends are nowhere to be found. We're tripping all around and girl, we don't know about it. There's people all around, but girl, it's a private party. We don't know about it. There's people all around, but love, it's a private party. And I'm tripping, you're tripping.
So we'll stop it right there. Amp, you're asking how is its fake slow motion? So this is all shot at 60 frames per second. But right here I have it slowed down to 20. So normally when you slow 60 frames per second down to 20, speed, you get that just kind of frame jitter, you know, and you're missing frames basically because you don't have enough frames to do slow motion. So there's a setting inside Premiere Pro, it's called optical flow, and it basically fills in the frames for you. And it doesn't always work, and there's parts in this video where you can see it kind of artifacting, where it basically, whenever there's like a weird lighting situation, it tends to do that. Let me come down here, you can really see it in the beginning of this. Yeah, in this clip you can really see it. What's everybody smoking on tonight? You can see it in the wheels or like in here, inside the bike frame. It basically just kind of has this weird effect, but it's really, really effective for very wide shots. Like at the end of this, I basically slow this whole thing to 0. If it'll play smooth for us, but yeah, you can literally freeze time with this shit. And it's hard to see, I'm sure, because of the lag with the stream, but if you go back and actually watch the video, you can see that it's very crispy all the way until it's completely stopped. So it's a very neat tool. What's up, Tacklebox? Stoked to rip this Friday or this Saturday. We're gonna all set up the multi-GP track again, and Zoe FPV will be joining us. Queen of 3D, she's actually parked in my driveway right now. RV life, right? What's up, Josh? Me and Zoe were watching the stream in our RV a bit ago. Sam TNG, fuck yeah. Smoking on some Las Vegas Bubba Kush. So yeah, and I started doing, a while ago I started doing that West Sides Presents kind of reveal in the beginning. And I put a new font to it this time around. And I also added this kind of glass crack effect. That kind of took a while, but it's a pretty easy thing I can drag and drop onto future clips. Basically I just had an overlay, and right when the sound effect comes in, I kind of VHS glitch the screen to where it kind of splits it. And I also add a little bit of RGB effect. And when you're, you can download pretty much all this stuff, like all this stuff I get for free. You know, all these fonts, all these, they're all, you know, free for personal use. I don't make any money with my channel, so I don't see anything wrong with using open source stuff. And the PNG for the glass break I got for free too. But it's fairly simple, you know, but it just kind of adds that whole other dynamic, especially with the little shadowing of the text. It kind of almost gives it different layers, which always are awesome. You know, you got the text layer, and then the glass layer, and then my subject in the background, and then it fades out into him picking up the bike. You know, you want to tell a story with your edits, so, you know, what's the first thing he's going to do? He's going to put his helmet on and pick up his bike. And right here I do this Lumifade. Lumifades are super effective for, you know, pulling out the sky. Like right now it's pulling out the white first. You can also have it pull out blacks, but white, when you do it the white, you can pull out the sky, which is really neat. What's up, Joseph? Tired Flyer. Yeah, how'd you like the video, Tired Flyer? I'm gonna try to slow down the video and hit film. Video is black. Just cuts out more of the vid. Yeah, I've never messed with hit film. It looks promising though. I know a lot of big creators use hit film. Yeah, tell a story. Yeah, try and, you know, I challenge everybody watching to do that with their next edit. Rather than just putting music to it and hitting export, why don't you know, film yourself getting your shit ready, charging some packs, getting in the car, getting gas, stopping at a stoplight. If you see a weird dude crossing the street, film him. You know, and then when you get to your spot, set up your camera, like, find where you're going to park, set up your camera, even if it's your GoPro, set up your GoPro, hit record, and drive up to it. And then get out of your car, and then fucking pick up your camera and film yourself walking. You know, just tell a story. And you don't even need to, you know, have yourself talking to the camera. Just try, you know, add a frame here, add, you know, maybe 3 seconds of your car footage, and then 3 seconds of you walking, and then, you know, a few seconds of you setting your shit up. And whenever I'm doing clip arrangement, I'll do maybe a 2 or 3 second clip, and then like a longer clip, and then I'll do another short clip. You know, don't always just do 2 second clip, 2 second clip, 2 second clip, 4 second clip. You know, change it up. Keep it interesting. Oh shit, Amp's chasing some drift cars? Yeah man, Amp, what kind of phone do you have? It's a little bit of work. Alaska Traz, dude, I think that's Rick, if I'm not mistaken. Dude, he's a ripper. Always flying some sick shit. Yeah, it's very handy for if, like, say you just want slow footage, you know? You want nice, crispy, slow footage and you don't have slow-mo. Try optical flow. It doesn't always work, but sometimes it will amaze you. Yeah, the Pixel 2, dude, you got an awesome camera. Don't even trip. Use your phone, dude. Use your GoPro. What kind of GoPro you running? If you don't enjoy it, maybe don't do it. You know, I really enjoy, like, trying to find the shot. I try to, you know, just kind of look at everything from a photographer, videographer standpoint. And if you don't have fun doing it, then definitely don't do that. Do what you have fun doing and nothing else. Because life's about having fun and not feeling like you're not having fun. Session 5, you can do some work with Session 5 for sure. Yeah, everybody needs to keep an eye out for that tackle box edit that we put together the other night for him. So I'll show you guys a couple other things I've been working on. Shout out to the sponsors: Hot Dog FPV, Multi-Copper Builders, 420 FPV, China Hobby Line. Shout out to the UFD8 crew. If you guys don't know about that Send Your Nude Challenge, challenge is take a cup of noodles filled with while cooked and tape that shit to your quad and do a power loop. Send the nudes. So this is, I've been wanting to use this song for a long time, and I just haven't yet. So I'm just going to do like a little cinematic, you know, musical vlog, talking list vlog of my just journeys over the past year, months, whatever. This is what I got so far.
A person who thinks all the time has nothing to think about except thoughts. So, he loses touch with reality and lives in a world of illusions. By thoughts, I mean specifically chatter in the skull, perpetual and compulsive repetition of words, of reckoning and calculating. I'm not saying that thinking is bad. Like everything else, it's useful in moderation. A good servant, but a bad master. And all so-called civilized peoples have increasingly become crazy and self-destructive because through excessive thinking they have lost touch with reality.
And that's all I got so far. But it's coming together pretty nice, if I don't say so myself. Yeah, it's going to be called Overthinker. And then this is another thing I've been working on. I'm going to do kind of like a little theatrical trailer video into vlog from the DRL stuff in Vegas. This is what I got so far. I don't have too much, but again, this is, I take my time and just try to work front to back. That masking took a while. I spent a lot of time with camera movement right here. As you can see, everything's going the same direction. That's all I got of that one right now. But it's, you know, not too shabby. But again, you know, camera movement. I zoomed in a bunch on a few of these clips just so I can move the frames around how I wanted to get that smooth motion. And right here, this is just called a turbulent displace effect. You can find it in, you know, your stock Premiere Pro effects, where it kind of looks like it's like water. You just automate the parameters and you can get this just kind of water shimmer effect. And then I combine that with a Lumifade into the next clip. Bit on transition masks? Absolutely. Hell yeah. Transition masking, it's not that hard actually. I guess we can do it right now if since we're talking about it. Let me grab a couple video clips here. Let's see if I got one that'll work. It's way easier than I thought it was going to be when I first started doing it. There's lots of tutorials out there to really show you everything, but I will just go over the basic concept right now. If I can find, I need to find some sideways B-roll or something. We don't even need that. We can just we can even use some color masks. So what you can do is you can make these color mats. We will use a red one. just to make it easy for you. So whatever clip you have on top is going to show. Right now we have the red clip on top. If we want to mask that out, you have to come over to the opacity, and there are these little you have the free draw Bezier, this little square, and then this ellipse tool. You can grab your 4-point mask, and it's going to just kind of automatically mask out everything outside of the frame. Or say you wanted to mask out the opposite, you come over here and click inverted. Now you have this masked. And say you want to mask your whole a frame into another frame. You come over here and you just kind of cover this whole side, make sure it's covered, and you drag it off. Come down here where you want the masks to start, come over here and automate the mask path, and then it's going to drop a keyframe, and then maybe come over a few frames, drop another keyframe. Oops. And you're going to click mask path to grab back your path. Maybe. Let's try this again. Okay, so we're going to automate. Click our mask. We're going to come over a couple frames. Drop keyframe. Move it over a little bit. Come back, move over. And you just slowly move this over. I won't be super precise, I just want to show you how to do this. And right there.
Everybody.
Pretty simple. You have to fine tune it if you want it to look perfect, but that's how to do some frame masking. And again, we just used a color mask, but you can use clips. And it's really good for exactly going through doorways. You know, doorways are awesome to mask out. But yeah, I have lots of footage from this DRL trip. We can go through some of it. I got all the audio. Let's see if this. Oh yeah, this dude rapping, you guys. This should be good.
Hell yeah, dude.
The paparazzi show when they film everybody, they walk around fucking up. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Catch people at the airport and shit fucking up.
That's what we're trying to do, is scare our friend.
Hey, Stan, I want to know what all...
Here we go.
Cosmos he was on. Said this was...
Magic of fucking fairiness.
What's that shit? Well, it's fucking like freezing.
Got him! Fucking spit it! Alright, go drink. I'll be in.
TMZ. Go ahead, take a moment.
Hell yeah.
Them blew my shit from the mind. Blew my mind from some shit from the Cosmos he was on. Said this was...
Got him! Fucking spit it!
Dude was crazy. Old Stanicus. Yeah, this is when we were trying to scare Ben. But he's like taking forever to tell us where he was. Okay, here we go. Now we're coming up. This is where I think I come up on Ben. This is when I come up on Stephanie.
I thought he was sitting there waiting like this. Jesus, more cameras.
Ben doesn't know I'm there at this point. And that's when Stephanie realizes it. Yeah, that should be a cool edit, for sure. There's so much footage to go through is the problem. So much fucking footage to go through. There's old Drippy. Yeah, the problem with something like this is there's just so much good shit. It's gonna be hard to fit it all in. There's me talking,
Yeah, stream. What was some claps for again? Tuesday night.
oh, that's us talking about the shit show.
Invite you guys down. If you guys ever come back to go through, I'll help you guys get through custody.
What's up, Conasty? To bed, basically, you know, like you. Hell yeah, dude.
Shut the show down.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Straight shut the show. This side, we were on the shit show, yeah.
Send it.
Dude, that was fun. I think you're like our longest lasting guest, dude.
Do what?
You're like our longest lasting guest. You put everybody to bed, basically, you know, like.
That was kind of like, I didn't mean to talk shit to him, but I kind of did at the same time.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Straight shut the show down.
FDA show. Yeah. Everyone's like, he won't show up, and I was like, fuck you.
Oh yeah, it's never really.
Really?
Nice. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
UFPA.
Yeah, the UFCA crew.
Nice. Is it like?
It's with fucking Enoch.
Yeah, old gravy
you guys
legs,
do it
Zorro.
like video?
Yeah,
Like a video.
it's a
type one?
video live stream.
Like stream? Yeah, stream. What was some claps for again?
Tuesday night.
Just whatever. We use Zoom there.
What is it?
Zoom?
Zoom.
Yeah.
It was like some weird. I hadn't been on.
Zoom or Google Hangouts are like the main one.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, Zoom's better though, for sure.
Yeah, Zoom's got better
Where's the
quality.
manatee guy?
You know,
The manatee guy.
we're gonna live stream for him later. They're gonna go live on the channel.
Manatee.
Drop strikes. Watch out for him.
Enoch's a fucking. Yeah, Enoch's cool.
We were just talking about that, remember? That's recently.
I think I said it was like 2 weeks ago that he was on her.
No, wasn't it beef? We were just like, oh, like, someone the fucking manatee.
They're talking about the manatee, which was Enoch. Yep, the old ethics boys. Here's my buddy Sky from Denver. Go talk to Drew for a second too. Yeah, it should be a good time, you know. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna call it short tonight, but appreciate everybody hanging out. Go check out my latest video if you haven't, that BMX video I was fucking with at the beginning. Right on. Until next time, have a great night, everybody.